So in this video, guys, I want to share with you how I was able to increase my productivity, double my production, double my income, actually worked less than I did a year before, and did not spend more money on the marketing or lead generation by just having someone helping me with the paperwork. That was year number 2 in my business, and I remember sitting on a couch. And at that time, I was closing 3 to 4 transactions every single month. And 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening, and here I am pushing out the paperwork, getting the initials from my clients, getting information from loan officers, updating my clients, uploading documents into transaction management software. All of these things are happening while I have 3 kids sitting and playing on a floor to the side. My wife's trying to get my attention. And it just dawned on me. It's like, wait a minute, like I'm doing pretty good. Like I'm closing deals, I'm making good money. Why am I doing all of this myself? Like as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, why are we doing all of the things ourselves or try to do all of them ourselves? Like we as real estate agents have so many responsibilities, but pushing paperwork should not be one of them, to be honest with you, right? Especially when you're in production. So the next day, here's what I did. I posted an ad. I hired somebody who wanted to work part-time. At that time, I did not know that I could hire a transaction coordinator per transaction basis. So I hired somebody thinking that she's going to be working 25 hours a week. Her part-time definition was 5 hours a week. That did not really work well with me. So the second individual that I hired, she was fine. She knew what she was doing. But every time we would hit a challenge, difficult seller or a buyer or overbearing agent, she would get emotional about it. She would get flustered about it. And again, that did not really work for me, to be honest with you, because I needed somebody who would be very even keel. So the third individual that I hired helped me to double my production, double my income without, again, me spending any additional resources on marketing, on lead generation, or having any additional overhead. The only overhead that I had was really her salary and bonuses. Now, I'm not sitting here and saying you hire somebody right off the bat. You can hire somebody per transaction basis. In fact, in our brokerage, we have a transaction coordinator that will help you with your file from the minute you get your client under contract to the minute that it closes. She'll do it for about $300, $350 per transaction, which is very, very minimal. She does a really good job. But here's what happens. Because you're no longer thinking about the timelines, no longer thinking about pushing out paperwork or getting the paperwork because that's her job. It frees you up. It clears your mind to focus on the more important things in your business. And what are the more important things in our business? It's all about business development. It's all about relationship development. It's all about going out there, meeting clients, having conversations, providing value, guiding them through the steps of home ownership or home selling, right? And getting the job done and getting the closing, right? That's what we really have to focus on as real estate sales professionals, team leaders, and also broker owners. So one book that really changed or actually gave me a more clarity, if you will, in the last few years that I want to recommend to you guys, highly suggested for you to read it. It's the book from Dan Sullivan called Not How, But Who, right? And that book right there talks about the fact that we as entrepreneurs, we as a business people, and ultimately at the end of the day, we are business owners. And if you're a business owner, it should not solely depend on you. You got to have people, and you got to have leverage through people, leverage through systems, leverage through leads, and ultimately leverage through capital. So it's all about finding the right people. It can start per transaction basis. You can then hire somebody part-time. That part-time person can become a full-time, and ultimately that individual may possibly even be your number 2 person in command and run your organization. So think about this, guys. Think big, have a clarity. Don't be afraid, don't be risked to invest. Invest in your business, invest in your systems, invest in the people that you're going to be bringing into the company. Talk to you later. Bye.